If there's one journalist you want to have on the case, it's one of my favorites. Welcome back to Get Connected. I'm your host, Conn Jackson. Many of you know her. I love her. Her name is Paula Zahn, and she's going into her 6th season on the Discovery Channel with On the Case. She joins us right now. Welcome, Paula.
Hi, Conn.
Well, Paula, it is so nice to be talking to you and finding out about the 6th season of your show in particular. But how has your amazing career as a journalist prepared you best for this great role?
You know, it's interesting. I've had such a variety of jobs in the business. I started off in local news and worked all over the country in different markets where I covered a lot of crime and all different kinds of stories, and then moved on to the network and was sort of in the breaking news business and the morning news business. And I kind of look at this show as being the culmination of my career because I'm able to use all those hard-earned scars, that I've gotten over the years in my years of reporting in the trenches. And I think I call upon everything that I've learned since I've been on the air.
You know, Paula, one thing that really touches me in your interviews with the victims' families is the amount of trust they have in you, in particular because I know you want us to learn from them.
I just want to make sure I let them tell their story. In many cases, all they want is the opportunity to help another family avoid the fate of their loved one. And really, in my estimation, it's altruism. They want all the young women to know out there, if you're driving alone in the middle of the night and you don't have to stop at the convenience store where you might have a chance encounter with someone, don't stop. You know, you're at a four-way stop and someone asks you for directions and they're leaning into the passenger side of the car. You be very well aware of your surroundings. Is anybody behind you? Are there any, I don't want to make people paranoid, but these families tell us this stuff week after week after week, and they're not blaming the victims. Because that never should have happened, what has happened to some of these victims, but they don't want anybody else to endure the fate they've suffered.
You know, as a fellow journalist, Paula, you do such a great job, and just that sensitivity of these issues is amazing. But let's talk about the first episode here in the 6th season that we'll be able to watch this weekend.
This is such an interesting case. It involves a double murder execution style in the desert in Arizona that happened some 50 years ago, and the case went unsolved for that period of time. And as you know, once a case goes cold, the chances of it being solved after 5 or 10 years are pretty slim. And this case was solved because of some really determined investigators, some family members that came forward many, many years later. But it is one bizarre story.
Paula, you teased it so well. I'll be tuning in on Sunday to watch the episode. But given your tremendous success as a journalist, as a wife, as a mom, what advice would you give to the rest of us living out our dreams, given that success? You
know what? You have to try to live your dream, and you might have a lot of setbacks along the way and little bumps in the road, but if you have the passion for something, no one could stop you. And I know that it's a completely different playing field out there in journalism. Now we've got the internet, and a lot of people are turning to the internet for their information over news reports. But I just hope that someone hangs in there and they're tenacious. And I think people succeed if they just, don't give up.
Well, one thing's for sure, Paula, we certainly appreciate your endurance.
Thank you. May I turn the tables on you for a second?
Oh, you're going to turn the tables, huh?
I want to know where your name came from. I love it.
Well, you're going to have to do a whole season 7 episode on discovering the history of that name.
All right, well, I will be tuned in, and I hope you will answer my question.
Well, Paula, we'll crack the case right now. It's a family Irish name.
It's beautiful. It's a great name.
Well, Paula, it's been nice chatting with you, and now you have been connected.
I think I have been conned in the most positive way.
You are awesome, Paula. Thank you so much for joining us.
Take care.
What a true treasure to talk to Paula. What an amazing journalist. And the other thing is, I wasn't prepared for the tables to be turned, but that was kind of fun. At any rate, tune into the show. I think we all should, man. She teased that show so well. Season 6 launches on Discovery Channel, and we'll have to find out what happens. But next, what's going to be the big surprise here in Times Square? Haha, we'll find out together when we come back. So glad you got to check out that clip, but listen, we've got plenty more going on here at Get Connected, our TV show. My friend and I are going to give you a glimpse of all the fun, so take it away.
The sun shines bright as it moves across my face. I feel the light, and everything is in its place. Oh, I woke up feeling great. Today was made for me, and life is good the way it should, the way it was meant to be.
Well, join us and we'll get you in the know. Check us out at GetConnected at conntv.com and be part of the movement.